Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Of course, as you could tell from the title, I placed an order from Rhode Skin and purchased two new blushes. One is Toasted Teddy, which is part of the original launch, and the other one is Date Cake, which is one of the two new shades that they just came out with. This is probably going to be a pretty short and sweet video. I do have two other cream blushes that I want to compare the new shade with. And yeah, so if you are new here, hi, hello, welcome. I give you a special extra warm welcome. I would love it if you can click the subscribe button and chose to stay for a while. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, honestly, so much. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this video. All right, my lovelies, this should be pretty quick. Rhode Skin recently launched two new blush shades and a new lip peptide. I did see Golloria. I'm pretty sure she's a little bit more popular on TikTok than she is either on YouTube or Instagram. She is a deep skin beauty influencer who reviews a lot of makeup on her platform and lets us know whether it is brown girl friendly or not. And I love that because brands need to hear that. They need that feedback, right? Well, Rhode Skin listened, because when they first launched these blushes, the pocket blushes, I want to say most of the shades didn't work for Ms. Gloria. So they got together with her and created two very beautiful tones that are brown friendly, which is awesome. I love to see that. I love to hear that. I have definitely mentioned on my channel before that brands really do need to hire someone that have a deep complexion, that they can give their feedback and let them know, yes, this is going to work. No, this is 100% not going to work. And Rhode Skin did that, and I love that. I'm usually hesitant when it comes to celebrity brands. I'm no longer going to purchase from Kim Kardashian's beauty brand. I no longer purchase from Kylie Jenner's beauty brand. Yeah, so I will be selective when it comes to celebrity brands, but I feel like Rhode Skin is a tiny bit different because you can definitely see Hailey Bieber in the brand. You can definitely see that she actually is pretty invested in it and puts her thoughts and creates products that she herself uses. So I will give the brand that. And also I feel like the aesthetics that the brand mostly, you know, focuses on is definitely an aesthetic that I personally gravitate towards too. It's not going to be for everybody. It's not for everybody. I have seen plenty of horrible reviews of this blush, but I actually love it. Before this purchase, I only had the shade Sleepy Girl, and it's a beautiful mauve tone. I do enjoy it as a blush, but I enjoy it the most as a lipstick. Now I will say they're pretty emollient. They don't dry down, so if you're somebody who's not comfortable with creams, maybe this is not the one to go with, but it blends out so beautifully, and it's just, I love the formula. I do. I can't sit here and lie and say that I don't. I do. There's a little rant. I hope that information was helpful. I think we're gonna try both of these tones today. Toasted Teddy is already an existing shade, and Date Cake is the tone that I picked up from the two new shades they launched, which is described as a warm red, I think. It's warm. The other shade is a little bit more on the plum side. All right, so as far as my base, I have on the I did first go into the Rhode Glazing Milk, the Gucci Mattifying Primer for my T-zone, and then I did go in to the Tom Ford Architecture Soft Matte, I think. 6.5 is the shade, and I mixed the Surratt Dewdrop Foundation, shade 6, with it. Then I used the Victoria Beckham contour stylus in the second lightest shade, and I did put a tiny bit of Dominique Cosmetics cream bronzer in medium tan. Now we're going to open up the first one, which is Toasted Teddy. It was made in Korea and it has a 12-month shelf life. Toasted Teddy is described as a bronze terracotta. Now I will say the packaging for me personally is a little bulky. There's Toasted Teddy. Oh, that is so pretty. I don't consider these to be a pocket blush. This is my Sephora 96. You know what? I'm going to pick it up from the back of my hand. I don't swipe these on my cheeks because I do feel like it does lift up a tiny bit my product. So I think what I'll do is I'll only put it on this side, and then at the end I'll blend them so that both cheeks look even. I do have a makeup client today. Oh, that is so pretty. I have seen people use this as kind of a blush and bronzer situation, and it looks absolutely beautiful. I knew I was gonna love this shade. This should have been the shade that I first purchased, but for some reason I decided to go with Sleepy Girl instead. But I mean, I did go a little crazy, but it's fine. You see how beautiful and how easy that blended? It's a pretty emollient formula that blends out pretty easily. That can either be a good thing or a bad thing. Honestly, it just depends on you, really. Okay, now we're gonna jump in to Date Cake, which is described as a warm red berry. I don't own too many warm reds, but I do have a couple that I'm going to swatch this specific tone next to, just to compare, and in case you do own the ones that I swatch, then you don't have to purchase this if you don't want to. I'm gonna swatch it on the back of my hand. I didn't purchase the plummy tone because I feel like those tones, oh, that is so pretty, can sometimes go very wrong with my skin. A lot of the times, especially if, just depends on the weather, honestly, and if I just worked out. But I do have like red dots, and especially on my cheeks and around my nose, and it can sometimes just accentuate that and not even make it look like I have blush on. All right, so I'm gonna pick it up from the back of my hand. This looks beautiful though, but red can be a tiny bit scary, right? But I think if you pick it up like this, you should be fine. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh yeah, you can definitely see the difference between the two. Oh, that is so beautiful. It honestly makes me so happy that Rhode Skin did that, and they used an influencer to help pick these tones out. It's gonna be perfect for summer. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so this is Toasted Teddy. Let me even out the edges. And this is Date Cake. I love it. Now you can definitely use this on top of powder. Just apply it like back of your hand and pick it up from here. Just, it doesn't dry down, so it is going to be a tiny bit tacky on your cheeks. And as lipsticks, I personally love Sleepy Girl. I haven't tried these, but maybe I'll do it today. Yeah, so let me go ahead and powder my face. Come back, we can do a couple of comparisons to the two that I found in my collection that it might be similar to Date Cake. And yeah, okay, I am back. I used the What's Up Beauty Press powder for my under eyes, the RMS loose powder for the rest of my face. I didn't go in to powder blush. I just tapped whatever was left over on top. It's not sticky. So yeah, the blush is popping through the powder decently. It's probably because the tones I have on are pretty dark. Sleepy Girl though, that one doesn't pop as much once I go in with powder on top. Okay, let's do comparisons first. So Date Cake, let me swatch it. It does look like a warm berry, almost like a cranberry red, right? The one I thought of was this Huda Beauty, and it is the Cheeky Tint in Rebel Red. I honestly don't know if these are available anymore. Okay, so not even close. A little more warmth for the red one from Huda, but I figured it wouldn't hurt. This one might be closer to Toasted Teddy, maybe. And then this About Face in Smash. This is the Cheek Freak Blush Balm. This one, oh, I need to use this because the top was kind of dried out. Okay, so this is the new one from Rhode Date Cake. This is Rebel Red from Huda, and this is Smash from About Face. Gosh, that was a horrible. Let me redo this real quick. Okay, I redid the swatches real quick. That was horrible. So definitely more red berry in the Rhode Skin, but this is, well, maybe this one from Huda, which is in Strawberry Cream. I don't think so, but why not? Let's swatch it. Yeah, no, not even close. That's pretty much all of the ones that I can think of that are in my collection. So this tone is definitely a unique one in my collection. Personally, I can't think of any other cream red ones that I might have, but so far I am enjoying it. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful tone. I know this formula, I've been using Sleepy Girl. It's honestly been my go-to for the past month for quick, like everyday makeup. But just put it on as my blush and then put my lip liner on and put it as a lipstick, and I'm good to go. I think what we'll do is test these tones out as a lipstick and see if I like them or not. Okay, so I do own 2 of the peptide lip shapes from Rhode Skin. I feel like these got so much hate because they're not long wearing, and I totally get it, but I personally have been enjoying them. I'm not someone that always looks for a super long-lasting lip liner, and I also don't retouch my lips often, if ever. I do enjoy this formula. It reminds me a lot of the Refi lip ones. That it's pretty much the same thing. Okay, we're gonna try Toasted Teddy first, and I didn't even tell you the shade I used is Stretch. Beautiful. It's gonna be gorgeous for fall on the lips, that is. And I promise you, I washed my hands. Oh, that's gorgeous. Might be a new lip combo that I love and use. Now, this lip combo is not the longest lasting lip combo out there. It's just beautiful, soft. It will probably wear out as soon as you eat something. Okay, now we're gonna test out the same stretch tone with Date Cake and see. I don't wear red lipsticks often. I feel like there was a time where that's all I was wearing, red lipsticks. But now, gosh, it's rare. I think only like during Thanksgiving and Christmas I wear red lipsticks, not often at all. I just hate when they fade away and how my lips look. That's the only reason why. And like I said, I'm not someone that retouches their lipstick, you know. I don't put my lipsticks of the day in my purse. Okay, now we're gonna try Date Cake and see how it goes. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm totally covering you. Sorry. Okay, that's beautiful. It's just not a lip combo that you'll be catching me wearing often, if at all. But I can totally see someone with a deep skin tone having this be a common product that they use for their cheeks and their lips. It looks very pretty though, doesn't it? Okay, now let me show you my favorite Rhode Skin lip combo. The Peptide Lip Shape in Balance, which is a warm nude brown. I love this tone. My lips are pretty irritated. Okay, and then I grab Sleepy Girl. Again, my hands are washed. And there it is. You see how beautiful that is? All right, my lovelies, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed me swatching both shades on my cheeks and showing you a couple of comparisons. I don't have too many that look like Date Cake in my collection. It's such a beautiful, beautiful tone. I'm pretty stoked it's in my collection. And I cannot wait to see how good it's gonna look on my skin once I do get a tiny bit more sun and a little bit more color. I think Golloria did a stupendous job with this and giving her feedback and just everything. Let me know if you tried Rose Skin. Let me know if this launches when you were interested or not. And yeah, okay, again, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea, all the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, it truly all does mean the world to me. With that being said, do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you all on my next video. Bye.